so gossip. Your friends, boom, that's been every day. But I want every day, sometimes I get this, so it's not to be positive. You can't do my house, you eat and you drink. Go to my neighbor, you can't say that for me. What did they say? And they cannot in the truth. And like be every day, that what we do. So, no dispatch, the better we can kick it. We knocking glass, no matter can be given. Every day, don't want you to go. Get on the floor, tell them what we do. Every day, is something that we produce. Here all day, make sure don't go to jail. But let the money spend, yeah, let them use their play. When chicken say, it's all gossip. When chicken say, it's all fussing. You are both okay. No more happily. Are you near? Get my marvelous. Saka, I'm more than Saka. You get my own car, and you near. Yes, I'm from Then you have been walking back. Go, I let to see another day. Oh, my, what that's so I have to celebrate. Yeah, go by you, say the door, yeah. Yeah, by you, say the door, yeah. My boom, my dear, what I kill. The passer, your mother, the cow, you are very low. Well, my dear, leave for one time. I step up on the one and day. Jacket, I'm worried. I get one that it was say, and let your lead. Well, my let me know if you say my body. You are chill, shaka, of your was in your ball. Sunday, we call it Sunday. My story, your friend. When chicken say, it's so classic. Fussing. Now every day activities. 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 Oh. Musical. There are crowds in many places, in every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. Well, it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human talking, I mean you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see I don't keep it, I'm a part of report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is here for you. Remember, you see it, you report it. This is a message from your own self, Omen Samsaya.
people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's coming down for all. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all.
Are you in search of a place you can get quality petroleum products? Well, I got news for you. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated is the company to meet all your petroleum needs. We are one of Liberia's leading importers and distributor of petroleum products on the Liberian market. We are fully capacitated to deliver your petroleum and diesel products anywhere in Liberia. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated, we do rental of dump trucks, tanker trucks, heavy equipment, D8, front loader, excavator. Our clearing and forwarding agency is fast, reliable, and can deliver your goods on time. Mayoba and Sons have improved the quality of reconstituted distributions and importation by financial institutions empowerment. Our head offices are located at the Garnersville Town Hall Junction on Barnesville Road and Freeport Seaman Compound on the Bushra Island. For more information, call us on cell numbers 0886 512 379, 0777 512 379, or 0777 255 030, or email us Mayoba, MAYOUBAHS @yahoo.com, or visit our website www.mayobaliberia.com. Our mission is to keep petroleum on the Liberian market stable, effective, and efficient. Our vision is that our presence be felt in the 15 counties with outstanding commitment. Mayoba and Sons, Liberia's pride.
Robbie, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Road Junction on the Old Road?
Oh, no, Charles. Tell me about it.
Exeter's Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of crop beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exeter's Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Exactly. When you want some more, I provide it. So we start to talk. Come on, so going deep and deeper. Put in thought to EGK. Villa living sense in her.
When chicken say, Kogolioko, it's a gossip. When chicken say, Kogolioko, it's a fosse. Dawa every day activities. 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 Dawa every day activities.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the midweek presentation of the Print News this beautiful and lovely Wednesday, the 9th of August, 2023. It's good to be back on your radio this morning. I'm here with God's Karma. My name is Wendell, and I'd like to welcome all of you to the midweek edition of the Print News right here on Freedom FM 87.9. God's morning, my brother.
Good morning, Wendell. This is Gus Corma. Glad to be here. How are you?
I'm good. You?
I can't complain.
Good to know.
Yep.
All right, so
be fair, no one will listen.
I know. I know. A lot of people say the warrior ain't not fair because some people got everything and some people got nothing. But that's the natural phenomenon of life that we can't change. We just got to make it better for yourself. Nobody can make it better for you. You can make it better for yourself. So when your mates are leaving the community in the morning, going out to fetch food for their family, that should be your concern, because you just gallivanting the community and doing nothing, it's not good for you as a person. That's why the people say, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. A lot of things going to play on your mind when you're just in a community and you're doing nothing. Too many bad things going to play on your mind. That's why it's good to make yourself productive. And please, those of you listening, there are too many jobs out there that you can go and grab. All right. If you don't go after it, how are you going to get it? So just don't keep sitting and complaining. Oh, the time is high. You go so you can get it. No, you can get it. Just make sure you go to the right places. You will get it. All right. Too many jobs out there. You don't have a skill. You want to be a skilled person. You can go to anywhere to get something to do. There are a lot of mechanic shops around, carpenter shops that you can go to and ask the folks there that you want to learn. I'm quite sure somebody will listen to your cry and just create that avenue for you to, make yourself productive. So don't just sit every time and complain. All right, so that's it. Goz and I, we are here this morning, and in our studio, we have the Heritage newspaper and the Daily Observer. So we're going to start up with the Heritage. As you may be aware, today, His Excellency Dr. George Manneh Weah will be visiting two districts, 14 and 16. So all roads lead to District 14 and District 16 today. I'm told Dixon Wulawuli Sibo of District 16 is fully prepared to receive His Excellency and his entourage as we are into day 4 of campaign activities. So that's it for the day. The President of the Republic of Liberia and his team, the campaign team headed by Len Eugene Namwe, will be visiting two districts on today. District number 14 and district number 16. All right, so let's now run you to the Heritage newspaper. It says here, as CDC begins campaign tour in Monserrado, Weah rallies partisans and supporters to support his re-election bid. And this is the talking to President of Liberia. He's right here under this caption. CDC standard bearer and President George Manneh Weah speaking yesterday during his campaign tour in Monserrado. The political powerhouse and face of the ruling coalition for democratic change, George Manneh Weah, on Tuesday, August 8, joined thousands of Cedatians to commence the official campaign tour of the party. Very focused, energized, and unbending in their quest to ensure the standard bearer's re-election is secure. Mr. Weah, under the rain, cold, and wet weather, marched along with his partisans and supporters as they sang political slogans. And continuation of that story is on page 9. Let me quickly draft to page 9 because when I get there, I'm going to check my break. But I'm there already. It says chanted battle cry with one message. One round victory is a must. Dressed in his party colors, blue and white, flanked with his rain jacket, in readiness for the campaign despite any natural condition. The CDC head, speaking under the rain, rallied partisans and supporters of the CDT to support his re-election in October. The flag bearer of the CDC said his 6 years achievements are living testimonies for his continuation of leadership in order to better develop the country, including improving the living condition of the Liberian people. President Weah continues to preach the message of peace and nonviolence to his people during and after elections, was also quick to remind them not to be carried away by empty political jargons. He urged them to make the wise and perfect decision, which is to re-elect him. President Weah, who counted from 1 to 18 while speaking to his people, called on them to vote number 18 on October 10, 2023, as his statement was clearly demonstrated by the party's national campaign chairman, Len Eugene Nambe. Number 18 is a winning number, so let us do the needful on October 10, 2023, for the supreme interest of Liberia, he added. The political activities of the CDC took place in Districts 7 and 8, respectively, and brought together senior and ordinary partisans, including the representative of the two districts, Moses Akaras Gray and Solomon George, respectively. Meanwhile, the campaign tour, which started in Monserrado County, is expected to continue across all districts in Monserrado County and across the 15 political subdivisions of Liberia. And so that's it. As CDC begins campaign tour in Monserrado, we are rallies, partisans, and supporters to support his re-election bid. In Chalo Musu's murder case, government changes gear, withdraws motion for change of venue. We see Councillor Lafayette Good, one of the prosecution lawyers, and Councillor Gloria Moses Scott. They are photographed here under this caption. All right, this story is all the way on page 10. So let's make our way to page 10 for a few lines of the story. Barely days to the opening of the August term of court of all criminal courts in the Republic of Liberia, the government of Liberia has withdrawn a motion for change of venue in the Charles Moses murder case involving the former Chief Justice of Liberia, Gloria Moses Scott, and 3 others. This comes after the state requested the court to grant said application due to a large crowd of people gathering in the courtroom, repeatedly discussing the merit of the case while the case is ongoing. With that, they relied on Criminal Proceedings Law, Chapter 5, Section 5.7b. Former Chief Justice Scott, Gertrude Newton, Rebecca Yonde Wisner, and Alice Johnson are currently behind bars at the Monrovia Central Prison, commonly known as South Beach, while awaiting proper trial for the crime of murder, criminal conspiracy, and making false statements to law enforcement officers. According to the Ministry of Justice communication sent to the Criminal Court 8 resident George Roosevelt Z. Willie, the request to withdraw the motion is in good faith, and if necessary, when the need arises, they will refer said application. The prosecution in the case in RE Republic of Liberia by and through the Ministry of Justice versus Councillor Gloria Moses Scott, Gertrude Newton, Rebecca Yonda Wisner, and Alice Johnson, most respectively, writes and submits a notice of withdrawal of the motion for change of place or venue in the aforementioned cause of action, reserving the right to refile if the need arises, the letter said. The letter, which was filed by the prosecuting counsel in person of Anthony Randolph D.M.O. Johnson, prayed to Judge Woolley to order the clerk of court to spread the aforesaid notice of withdrawal on the records of the court. It can be recalled that on Wednesday, August 2, the state filed said motion to the Criminal Court A due to public appearance and concerns about the outcome in the death of Charlo Musu's trial. Government said since the matter was brought to the attention of the court on June 20, 2023, through a writ of habeas corpus at the criminal court seat to release former Chief Justice Scott and others from police custody, of which Judge A. Blamo Dixon granted, sympathizers in the Kodia were murmuring and throwing jabs at government lawyers. On June 22, 2023, Magistrate Ben Barco at the Monrovia City Court ordered the arrest of former Chief Justice of Liberia, Rebecca Yonde, Wisner, Gertrude Newton, and Alice Johnson through a formal complaint filed by the Ministry of Justice and sent to the Monrovia Central Prison with the charges of murder, criminal conspiracy, and raising false alarm to law enforcement officers. The prosecution contended that the large crowd of people gathering in the courtroom of Kodia repeatedly discussing the merits of the case is totally against our practice and procedure, adding that it is legally unacceptable and counterproductive to the conduct of an impartial trial. Mentioning hearing dates, prosecution said on June 21, 2023, when Councilor Scott and others were denied the right to bail the first time, hundreds of unidentified people stormed the Monrovia Central Prison in an unusual and irregular manner, something which is not healthy or conducive for both former Chief Justice Scott and other inmates, including the security guard and staffers at the facility. And so that's all we can take from the front page. Let's move you to the back page. We didn't endorse President Weah. Benson Street Mosque Chief Imam clarifies. And let's run a few lines. The Central Mosque of Liberia, popularly known as the Benson Street Mosque, has denied accusations that the mosque endorsed the second-term presidential bid of President George Manuel Weah. On August 4, 2023, following the pronouncement of the official opening of campaign by the National Elections Commission, President Weah and some of his CDC officials visited the Benson Street Mosque to offer prayers to God for peace and safe elections. During the president's visit to the mosque, banner and images of President Weah were seen on the mosque and posted on social media by several citizens. This gained attraction, and many accused the mosque of endorsing the presidential bid of President Weah and his CDC-led government. Continuation of that story is on page 9. You can purchase a copy of the Heritage for $40 Liberian. Government of Liberia takes decision to remove from its territory the ex-chief of police of Sierra Leone. The government of Liberia has taken the decision to remove from its territory the former chief of police of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Mohamed Wade Touré, also known as Sanko Paul Alamama, and Yeti. Mr. Touré was apprehended in Monrovia by Liberian security forces at the request of the Sierra Leonean authorities on allegation of helping plan subversive activities intended to unseat the government of Presidential Julius Maada Bio. Following preliminary investigations in Liberia and given the assurances of the government of the Republic of Sierra Leone that the rights of the accused will be respected, including his rights to a free, fair, and speedy trial, the Liberian government decided it was appropriate to hand over Mr. Touré to the government of Sierra Leone as requested by authorities in that country. And that's all we can take from the Heritage newspaper. Let's quickly run to the Daily Observer newspaper. Let's run to the Daily Observer newspaper. And Gus, I'm getting some feedback from you. So I don't know, you're driving or so. All right, that feedback.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right, so let me run to the Daily Observer newspaper. The Daily Observer newspaper said, trust me with your presidency. President Weah appeals to Liberians while making bold claims of unprecedented development. We already brought that story. Wapolo County mourns the passing of Senator Daniel Nathan. Nathan, according to Senate records, won his first election in 2006, then as a junior senator, but lost to former pro tempore Abu Amajala in 2011 before winning another election in 2014. Ex-Sierra Leone police chief extradited to face alleged coup plot charges, but INCHR raises alarm of violation of international treaties. Let's get to this story. The government of Liberia has extradited former chief superintendent of Sierra Leonean police, Mohamed Touré, whom President Julius Maada Bio claimed was involved in the planning of a coup plot that recently failed in that country. Touré, who has been residing in Liberia since March 2022 after he was dismissed from the Sierra Leone police in May 2020, was recently arrested by the Liberian National Police on orders of Bio's government, which made a formal request for him. Continuation of that story is on page, let's see what we can get to and see what the INCHR is saying about this. Let's get to, okay. It says to be turned over for investigation and possible prosecution. President George Weah's administration headed the extradition request on Tuesday. The government said in a release that it decided to banish Touré from the country following preliminary investigation and also based on assurances it received from its Sierra Leonean counterpart that his rights will be protected. The Sierra Leone government gave us assurances that the rights of the accused will be respected, including his rights to free, fair, and speedy trial. And based on an investigation that we conducted, it is appropriate to hand over Touré as requested, the release said. Touré's extradition, the government added, that is in keeping with the laws of Liberia and the 1986 Non-Aggression Security Treaty entered into by governments of Sierra Leone, Liberia, and Guinea. The decision is also in line with the 1994 ECOWAS Convention. Information Minister Lejehu Reni said in the press statement. Prior to his arrest, Touré had lived with his family in Liberia for nearly a year in the Burrowville community suburb of Monrovia. He was extradited barely 24 hours after the Montserrat County Anthony Councilor Haji Sese requested criminal court aid to Sopona, the two leading GSM companies in the country, to provide the former police chief call logs for investigation. The Sopona request focused on Touré call logs from the period of June 1 to August 4, the period of the planning of the alleged coup, and after it was failed. The situation of coup in the sub-region is worrisome, and with our elections on hand, we have to jealously protect our democracy during this difficult period, Sisi said, adding that his office is prepared and ready to legally cooperate with any country to extradite any of their citizens in Liberia based on subversive activities. All right, so that's it right there on the front page. Let's move you to the back page of the Daily Observer newspaper. On the back page of the Daily Observer newspaper, Liberty Party will never die. Councillor Charlie Bromskin, the running mate of Alexander Cummings, has assured the people of Grand Bassa that the Liberty Party would never die in Liberia. Bromskin is the daughter of Liberty Party fallen funder and leader, Councillor Charles Bromskin, who was a prominent leader of what is called the Bassa Land. Liberty Party has been in confusion, but it is my responsibility to do everything I can do to assure you that the Liberty Party will never die in Liberia, Bromskin claimed. In the confusion, some of you went to different places. So I am calling on you to come back home. Come back home, come back home, come back home. That's our time. We will decide as Bassa people that we are ready to go up. Before being chosen by Cummings as the CPP vice tender bearer, Bromskin had embarked on an initiative to run for representative in District Number 3 in the Buchanan area in Grand Bassa County. Her late father's hometown. She urged supporters, stalwarts, partisans, and sympathizers who left the party during the crisis to come home, noting that the party was for them and was time for the Bassa people. Bromskin explained, we must not always be behind. We must not always be supporting our sister child, but we cannot support our own child. We will not go into the country, into the county and cause confusion. We will not go into the county and tell the Bassa people to carry a different person's son or daughter. I need you. I tell you that I am standing in the old man's shoes, but I am a woman. Women can carry man's shoes, so I would need the support of my Bassa people or Bassa women. Bromskin remarks comes when she was endorsed by some Bassa people in Duper Road, Waterside community. So today I stand in my father's shoes, in the shoes of Councilor Charles Walker Bromskin, and I tell you today that the same way he was, that is how we would do it. All right, that does it for the reading of announcements. I'm sorry. The dailies. Let's recap for you the stories we brought to you. And then right after that, we will take our break and come back and join our USA partner. So this morning, we took the heritage, and it says here, as CDC begins campaign tour in Monserrato, we are rallies, partisans, and supporters to support his re-election bid. And another story says, in Charles Moses murder case, government changes gear, withdraws motion for change of venue. And another story here says, President Weah admonishes Liberians to protect Liberia's peace and security. Senator Daniel Nathan is dead. And ECOWAS resident rep to Liberia calls on political parties to adhere to tolerance. To the back page of the heritage, we didn't endorse President Weah. Benson Street Mosque Chief Imam clarifies. And then lastly, government takes decision to remove from its territory the ex-chief of police of Sierra Leone. And that's the heritage. The Daily Observer is next. Trust me with your presidency. President Weah appeals to Liberians while making bold claims of unprecedented development. Wapolo County mourns the passing of Senator Daniel Nathan, and ex-Sierra Leonean police chief extradited to face alleged coup plot charges. Niger coup leaders rebuff diplomatic overtures from AU and ECOWAS. West African leaders are expected to meet on Thursday to discuss their response to the generals who have disposed Niger's elected president. The back page says, Liberty Party will never die. So says Charlie Bromskin. Let's take our break. And when we come back, we will join our man there in the USA, Gus Korma, to give us his side of stories we brought to you on today's edition of the program from the Print News.
Robbie, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exeter's Best Price store on Gurley Street and Smart Road Junction on the Old Board?
Oh, no, Charles. Tell me about it.
Exeter's Best Price store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever location jumping till the break of dawn. Exodus Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exodus Best Price Store on Garland Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Exactly. When you want some more, I provide. So we start to talk. Come on, so going deep and deeper. Put in total EGK.
Are you in search of a place you can get quality petroleum products? Well, I got news for you. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated is the company to meet all your petroleum needs. We are one of Liberia's leading importers and distributor of petroleum products on the Liberian market. We are fully capacitated to deliver your petroleum and diesel products anywhere in Liberia. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated, we do rental of dump trucks, tanker trucks, heavy equipment, D8, front loader, excavator. Our clearing and forwarding agency is fast, reliable, and can deliver your goods on time. Mayoba and Sons have improved the quality of reconstituted distributions and importation by financial institutions empowerment. Our head offices are located at the Garnersville Town Hall Junction on Barnesville Road and Freeport Sigma Compound on the Bourgeois Island. For more information, call us on cell numbers 0886 512-379, 0777-512-379, or 0777-255-030, or email us mayoba, mayoubahs @yahoo.com, or visit our website www.mayobaliberia.com. Our mission is to keep petroleum on the Liberian market stable, effective, and efficient. Our vision is that our presence be felt in the 15 counties with outstanding commitment. Mayoba and Sons, Liberia's pride.
About music, there are crowds in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. Really can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a you must target, I mean you check. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. I'm a part to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it now for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it now for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is here for you. Remember, you see it, you report it. This is a message from your own self, Omen Samsaya.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it now for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it crime for all of us.
Welcome back, folks. Let's leave Liberia now and send controls to the USA. But first, before we get to Gus, Dapana is here, and so we'll give Dapana the time to greet the audience, and then we'll go back to Gus. Dapana,
No,
good
just
morning.
let him go ahead.
Dapana, good morning.
Because you moving forward, you go ahead. Good morning, fellow Liberians. Good morning, Windia. Good morning, Gus. It's good being on the platform from the Free News. Gus, go ahead.
Okay,
Be
well,
the big brother.
you come here early, you come in late. Hey, good
No,
morning
no,
again.
no, no, no,
Yeah,
because I can be following, because I can be
okay,
following. Yeah.
okay, good. Hey, yeah, I mean, I just gonna discuss the president yesterday. It was nice to see the man in the rain, like all of us. He didn't need no umbrella. He's walked through the rain and all of that. Trust me with your presidency. I mean, it's a team that we have to run with. I mean, the president should be trusted with the presidency. The president has exhibited that. The president has, for 6 years, almost here, I don't know, what do you call it, 5.5 years, because technically he took office in January. He's done everything we asked him to do. Again, I will ask any Liberian, you take the first 2 years with all the wahala that was going on, which is expected when a new government take over. People don't know what they're doing. People are a little anxious and all of that. They think they arrived. But you take all of that aside. See what this president has done. Liberia was also one of the safest country with COVID. This president and the administration did everything they could, where you guys in Liberia did not deal with the COVID as much as other countries did. I'm still trying to wrap my head around how he did it, with the meager resources, with the low resources that he had, and how you Liberians have managed over the last 5.5 years. Because even here in America, the economies are struggling. The economy, you look at my stocks, is down. Everything is down. Okay? Things are picking back up. But this is what we went through. And like I say again, I think the president has a great team that is going to propagate this message so Liberians can be aware of where they came from and where they're going. I hear the message all the time that, oh, if you like your life before and now, I will tell you this, Liberians, your life before was no life. That's why it disappeared as soon as United Nations left. You are
Mhm.
basically on loan. You are basically just getting money because United Nations was in the country. But your life going forward has to be made by you, your government, all of us. So to me, a president that have done this much with his own country resources in this first term, I can only imagine. And President Weah has one saying: everything he's saying outside, he wants to have in Liberia. He calls Monrovia, wherever, Miami. Look, if given the opportunity, I think with a little bit of resources, I think Liberia will be transformed, and I am certain that we can all be proud of things that we've never had in the past that will continue to grow in our country. And without those things, forget it. I don't know what you call country, when one or two people get money and they have big houses. But we need the parks that we have today, with the hospitals that we have. We need multiplicities of them. We need plenty of them. Okay? We need plenty of all of those things. Because when my children come, I can say, let's go play football. We can take them over to all of these parks and do those things. Back in the past, those children that used to go to ACS. Some of y'all don't know. That little compound there, they got basketball gym, basketball court. How many of our children had access to ACS? They didn't. Today these are open parks that our children can now go to. These are hospitals that people can go to. I remember JFK, we used to call just for killing. How many people saying that today? Okay? So thank you. I'll let my brother go. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about anything else. I'm talking about President Weah. I already told you that.
Dapana, let's hear you. But you can be doing whole
Windia,
day.
before I proceed, can you see what I send you, please?
Okay, let me see what you just sent me. Let me get to it, folks. Let me see what the boss sent me.
Okay. While we waiting for it,
Mm-hmm.
I think the government did a good job by extraditing what's his name to Sierra Leone. He's a citizen of that country. He can deal with his charges there.
Okay. All right. So let me see. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Let me see this. Let me see this from Hapana. Uh, all right. Okay, folks. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. Let me get it for you. I'm on it. All right. So here is it. Let me open this thing and let me open this thing here and see. All right. All right. Let me just read this. It says, amidst the deluge of rain pouring down, President Weah show us once again why he is an exceptional leader with unwavering determination. He ventured out to walk with his people in both electoral districts 7 and 8. What an awe-inspiring sight. President Weah's energy and down-to-earth nature prove that he is genuinely committed to serving the people of Liberia, rain or shine. He stands by his promise to connect with citizens on a personal level. His presence amidst the heavy downpour of rain is a testament to his dedication and empathy. We are fortunate to have such an extraordinary leader who is not afraid to get his feet wet. Literally, President Weah's actions exemplify his willingness to go the extra mile for his constituents. Let us appreciate and applaud his remarkable efforts in uniting our nation, even during challenging times. That's it there. And we have another one here. Let me quickly get to it. We have another one. Right. So let me see. No, not just one we have.
Yeah, that
Okay.
one, that's the only one for now.
Yes. So
Cuz,
that's it.
cuz,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I wrote it, so I want to respond to
That's fine. Go ahead.
it. You did that fine. Okay.
Oh, you
So,
want me to respond to it?
Windia, yeah, I want to,
Yeah,
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 happy
yeah.
to.
But that's what I said before you even read it. That's what I said. It was one of the things I said was it was inspiring to see him out in the rain without even
Mm-hmm.
any umbrella and doing the things. Again, this is a man like us. This is a man that's a Liberian. This is a man that struggled like you. You think you have hard time? There's no hard time you have, President William didn't have. And he still shows it. He still shows that he can relate. The man can do anything, you know? So yeah. Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Talk about your
Okay, so
story now.
look, yeah, so Windia, it was it was very intriguing and electrifying yesterday when I saw
Mm-hmm.
President Weah with his people. Even though we are always seeing President Weah does that, but the fact of the matter here is that for the president to be so energetic, strong, down to earth, with a pouring of love for his people, if it left my one, I don't think we should even go ahead and spend money to have election. It's glaring. It's thing is the people and President Weah, they are connected. They are like the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. They are one. President Weah is not different, even though he's the president today. But look at what he exemplified yesterday. Look at what he did. Look at the energy walking from one point to another, point to another, from singular to UN Drive, from UN Drive. slavery, West Point, and all over the town walking. This is very much good for our country, and this is the kind of leader we will always need for Liberia.
We
One
want
of the
Joseph
things President we
Boakai.
have,
Want to see Joseph Boakai doing that kind of walking too.
I really don't know if the Omen Baga can really do that. I don't think so.
He can make
Even,
it, man.
I even challenge the rescue mother to even do that as well. The quote unquote rescue mother to even do sing. Even Delon, I already see Delon doing that. All these other guys to work like the way President we have young guys, I haven't seen them doing that. But the fact of the matter is that when you get love for your people, you can go out to do anything. So when people have concern about President we are getting sick, but he doesn't care. This man, when he was young coming out struggling, he did even worse. He used to sleep and go on the dump site. So, but what I wanted to say as it relates to what he said, the people say I know book. I'm happy that I know nothing, but at least I'm doing something. And there's something that President we are talking about. It is the same something that we all can see today. It's glaring. It is glaring. The like the bishop said yesterday, we are talking about tangibility. We are talking about road construction. And we are talking about modern hospitals. We are talking about how you call it, modern housing facility for our people. Look at that 100 years old Pape in River says never lived in money. He was down there, President. We have built a money facility for him. At least he experienced that before God called him.
Yeah.
So this is the kind of leader. We are talking about a leader who building the human development capacity of Liberians. As far as I know, when you're in class, President Weah has the highest scholarship. Nobody can beat that record. From the time you're playing football up to now. I listened to Abraham Weah yesterday. Name names.
Yo,
People who President Weah closer. Even some of the people now who can be bad mouthing him.
yeah,
Their names are on that list.
the list is endless. Yeah.
Endless.
All of those who benefited from President Weah, scholarship today, they are insulting him, and after he uses money to educate them, they are paying him back with insults.
Yeah. The legs of Cole Bangaloo and the rest of the other folks. They are there insulting President Weah. For President Weah spend a hard-earned money and build the human capacity of the Liberian people. This is the kind of man that you guys want to reject, only because you want to put somebody who don't know the resources, the chances. If President we had 2% of the support that Joe Blanca and Eddie got, Liberia are going to be more than Miami. Girls are going to be living in Liberia today. I'm going to be living there today because I'm going to feel fine. But the men are getting no support because the government damaged everything. They made the international community the full out of Liberia before President Wang could take over. But still, President Wang didn't give up. Every projected it, she said, the times ahead will be tough. She said it. And President Wang came, what happened? He tried to put the little pieces together. What happened? COVID came. But yet, when COVID was on, we knew Civil 7 were taking pay while they were home.
Yeah.
Civil 7, they were taking pay. Look at the way how the government mentioned and they had a mentioned and went ahead with the COVID thing.
Food was distributed to the people,
Definitely, yes. But look at how they conducted the whole crisis. They mentioned the entire crisis. Now that the Ebola crisis, where all the money was pumped in the country, you know what I mean? Like that, due to Ebola. But our number in Liberia, I think only 250 people die from COVID.
And Dakmana, that was one of the things the president said yesterday, that I did not use the COVID as an excuse. There were other countries around the world that were shut down. But the limited
Yes.
resources we had to use them to develop Liberia. So see the development, the level of development we have brought in this country for the last, 6
See
years.
it. See the development. See how the country is transformed today. See the things that this man has done with the limited resources. He said the man dumb, he dumb, he know nothing. Yeah, President we are not know nothing, but at least he's doing something, and we can see the things that he's doing. So we will not rest. We are calling on all you Liberians, those of you that please clear your eyes, shine your eyes, stop playing deceit. Don't be deceitful. Today we got good record when it comes to WIAC. Today our brothers and sisters, they don't even go and get into sexual exploitation or get into other things just to pay wire fee. The government is paying that. Government president that. My little brother is graduating. William, my little brother is man. He'll be graduating. I'm paying fine. I'm paying fine for graduation fee. So and not graduation fee but wire fee. I'm paying a damn. So you see, we are benefiting. I in America, but I'm benefiting because I want to do everything, my brother, paying a school fee, everything. So at least that one. So that's the kind of thing we're talking about. We will continue to talk about the goodness of the president. As I said, moving forward, all the news we all read it. But I've only focused on propagating the positive message or image of this government. President Weah has done a lot. And when our times go by, we'll come, we all the different tangibles, we'll go through it. Day by day, I will send you it. I will send it. We all will go through it together. We'll make our people understand. We are over serious business here now.
That's why
we are over serious business.
That's what we're going to be doing so that our people would know. So our people would know the level of development this government has done so far. For the last 5.5 years, we will start with all of the counties, the 15 counties. All right, under President Weah's leadership, the development those countries, counties have received, we will share them with you, just to let you know that we need to give President Weah another 6 years. That's the only way. Some of the things that he is yet to complete, he will have the time to complete them. So Liberia will be like other countries. When we're talking about development, we can also boast about Liberia, You see, we're talking about road connectivity. We know that it brings about economic dividends. That's one of the things the president prioritized. People who are doing farming can have their, goods and services, come to other countries so that people will know that these are things from Liberia. And one of the things I've noticed of recent, I've noticed that a lot of people have gone back to farming. A lot of people have gone back to farming under this leadership of President Weah, through the Ministry of Agriculture. Farming activities have improved in the country. So that's good. That's good because that's the only way we can be self-supportive in food production if we grow our own food. Once before, Liberia was Lofa County was the bread basket for Liberia, and I've seen people now going back to farming and all of that. That's good news.
Wait,
that's
Wendell.
Yes, sir.
That's why I wanted to tell that by now. I'm not coming to Liberia because I look like Miami. I'm coming to Liberia when I can make impact in Liberia. My job, even I do it, if it's in Liberia, obviously I can. But until then, that's what President Weah will do. I'm going to be a farmer in Liberia. When I move to Liberia, I'm going to probably be one of the biggest farmers in Liberia. That's all I want to do in life. Be like my grandfather.
That's good.
That's good. We have
anybody from Lofa that know David Selma will tell you.
We have a lot of virgin land in this country, so coming here to do farming, I think that is a good sign for Liberia and where you come from, Lofa County. So today the president is going to District 14 and 16. All right. I'm going to be here up to 2 o'clock. And right after I leave here, I'm going to be going district number 16 because that is where I got my voting right.
The
All right.
borough.
Yeah, in the borough. That's where I can go and vote. And that's one of the things I want to say to people of District 16. Over the years, even when Ellen Johnson was in leadership, that borough was never compromised to any opposition. That borough was never, ever compromised. They came from all over the went there, but President Weah has always been, the victor in that district. So people of District 16, those of you listening from District 16, we shouldn't allow people to come to tell us things, give us their political jabs and all of that. We cannot give that district all to anybody. That district belongs to CDC. District 16 is for CDC. So all the seditions, all right, those of you that went to the primary that didn't make it, it is time that you give your support to the incumbent. Because we're talking CDC here. That too much confusion thing, I did not win the primary, so I'm not going to give my support. No, you can't do that. If you do that, you betray the trust of your party. So it goes to every other district. I'm just speaking of District 16 because that is where I got my voting right. So we cannot compromise that district. That district belongs to CDC. All right, that district is for CDC, so you need to shine your eyes. Those of you that following other citizens who were there, they had their time and they're coming back now as independent. You don't allow them. Yeah.
We never have to cut you off, but just to add up, the representative that representing the borough is performing extremely well.
Mm-hmm.
The mayor of Flo Fuerte, he's very articulated. He know how to discuss the issue. The major committee over there, banking and policy, this man is well averse with the workings at that place. So he's doing extremely well. That's the kind of people we need. Those people who understand the rudiments of the legislature. Not just ordinary noise maker, go insult the president, just be over there. But just Jason Siba, I don't know him, I haven't met him before, but I follow him and he's one of those that I'm very jealous of constructively. He's well averse with the issue. He speaks well, he's down to earth. This man is properly representing the people of this number 16. So I don't think there's a need for them to turn it back on him. I'm joining you to call them to please. Jason Sibo, Akaras Gray, and Sir Joseph. One person I get question my own. But we was over everybody.
I know who you get question my own already.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter is that let us put those guys them back so that President we can be today. You don't name my way hard. Because if you put those people back, the workings of the presidency, it will blend along. Yeah, it will blend along with the legislature. But if you put them back, you put opposition order, it will be tough. It will be very tough because they don't be grandstanding and all the kind of thing. Yeah. It will be very. So we want peace.
Because some of the things, some of the good things that the president will want to happen for the country. They would not want the president to take that glory.
Glory, yes.
Yeah, it was that we're not allowed the man to do that thing. We're not pass the bill. But if you have more CDC lawmakers, in the legislature, it means that you are giving green light to all the good things that you want to happen for this president. That's why we are encouraging you. Most especially why I got my voting right in district number 16. District number 16. All right. I live in district number 17, but I decided to leave from there to go back to district 16 to register it.
You guys never been buried there.
Because I don't want that district to be given away to the opposition, because that district is for CDC from time immemorial. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, 12 years, she couldn't win that borough. All right, so it's a caveat to those of you in district number 16. Do not follow these people political jabs. They will come and they will lie to you. Don't listen to their lies. You are seeing all of this unprecedented development going on in the country. So you need to embrace them. By embracing them, it means that you are ready to give President George Manneh Weah another 6 years. So we'll stop here and go to the phone lines and interact with you, our listeners. Those of you watching us will read out those comments. So those of you listening, you want to join the conversation, you can call in now on 0776 104 104, 0886 500 104. My number is basic. I'm doing some recording on my, I'm trying to download all CDC songs. So I'm basic with my phone. Those of you who have my number that sometimes can use my number to get through, today is going to be difficult for you because I'm kind of engaged with my phone right now. So just call the station line and you will definitely go through. If you're outside Liberia and you want to join the conversation, we have a WhatsApp line for you, +231 86 500 104. Call that number from outside Liberia. Only people from outside Liberia are supposed to call the WhatsApp number. If you're in Liberia, you call that number, we'll cut you off. So please, all right, we are ready to take your calls now, so you can call in on those numbers just announced. I had the phones off, so I'm switching them on, all right, because I didn't want any, distraction. So I had to shut the phones down, but I have them on now. They are all activated. So you can call us on 0776 104 104, 0886 500 104 at the numbers to call. Let's go and take our very first caller this afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, morning. How you coming on this morning, sir?
I'm feeling fine. How are you?
Oh, okay. I'm great. There is a Zuno here, a double focus calling from the Mount Bagre Bell. I'm comfortable listening to you, and we are waiting for our B52 to come in our district, which is district 2.
The political B52.
The political B52, we are expecting in our district on morning, and we are fully prepared. And then we send all what our B52 is in our district, and then in the election time, we will be on the voter ground by 12 o'clock in the morning, so we can make sure all of the people we are mobilizing so they can be able to vote for our president for first round victory. And we're voting for our president and our representative in the district and the senator in Montserrat County. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your contribution. Let me talk to this person. Hello.
Yeah,
hello. What's your name and where you calling from? Go ahead. So how is the euphoria there in the borough? How's everything there in the borough? Okay. All right, my brother. Thanks for calling and wish you all the best. Let's take some more calls. This person, your name and where you calling from? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, you call now. You got to be attentive. Oh.
Okay.
What's your name and where you calling from? You say your name is what? Go ahead, Annie. Let's hear you. Let's hear you.
I'm waiting tomorrow. I want to see my son, Joe. We are carrying my day. Yeah, when I'm there, I will be a part of the other road to receive.
So you in district? You in district number 9?
District number 9.
Okay.
You see,
okay.
I'll be You don't come in my district.
All right, Mama. Just keep praying, yeah. Let day break. You'll see your leader, yeah.
We pray for me to see the day tomorrow.
I know God is already there.
God there. So
All right,
you
Mama.
don't come in my district.
All right, man. Thank you. Let's take Orita Dole, the president's friend. Orita, good afternoon and welcome to the show.
Good afternoon, William. And good afternoon for our brothers in the house. Yes, now Orita Dole, the president for Chicken Soup Factory.
Go ahead, Orita. Let's hear you.
William, as you were saying, I want to say thank you. I want to tell my people on YouTube time. When people do anything to you, they do. The man of president, we are in hot fire. The man saying to help. Because when you vote someone that is president, we are. When president, we are one general development to that area. That man, that person will not exist. Because they don't want to say that president, we are doing their work. We dating and we know the problem. And we that's what I want to tell you. Last people that marathon based like in that neutral side. That people say is that marathon is something that brings problems to you to that place. That is really neutral when it comes to that beach, they water where people. And you need to fight a good fight. Because every day at the neutral side, what people say. Let people go to the people, let you call them together.
Okay.
And people, there's some people, if I run you're sorry. Let people do it. Whatever I'm telling you, people may not go back. And we are dealing to the people. We're taking it. Everywhere. The city girl, the person needs to you. They hear you. Don't see all I'm talking about. President, we are the development that you free for everyone of the benefit. It must be our focus. What are they give us? They don't give us. We take it. We hold your foot. Because we don't want, because we know that from the real we, but we don't want, they were going out. Now the people fighting, they may go fight when they lose, they will go fight in our house and give me. So
okay.
We take it.
All right, Orita. We take it. Don't be a half of your layer, that's all the time. Don't tell us what we have our lawmaker. We Okay.
take it. God, thank you.
Thank you, Orita. Thank you so much. Let's talk to this person. Then we go and read out some of the comments. We'll take comments at 12:20. Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm Jake Amusa, the second. I join you from Bone County District number 5, you call it district to be preserved.
Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, brother, I just want to tell you thank you for the program, and I want to tell my fellow Liberians thank you, and we should support George Manuel Weah because teaching leader in this country will never help us in this country. If it would be helping us from Genesis to today, we think there have been many changes in this country, but George Weah is the man of this country, and we have to carry him. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's talk to this person. Hello?
How are you, Winda?
Super, man. What's up? How are you?
Yeah, to our brother in the US there, you know, we wake up at this hour, you know, it's very early there, but they're always out, you know, they have provided, you know, we say thanks to them. This is Edmond Carr. We do have a say for the re-election president. We are calling for tomorrow.
All right, Edmond, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, we are just encouraging our party team, whether they can chant there or whosoever the president are already extended on all his friends, that whosoever that was disappointed one way or the other, we are calling all our people that all come together and make sure that our president go for the second term, so that you be able to finish some unfinished project that you have on hand. You know, you saw what happened yesterday. This is the energetic president. We cannot put any other person over this president.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these are the problems the president said he faced in the past, but you could not say. You know, age has a serious effect on human life. We cannot abuse that. Okay? So, what you could not move, these guys could not just go to the president because when you make sure the project is going on, he instead will go at the project side to investigate to see what the project is going on, how the project is doing, you know. And the president are very happy. We have paid the way everything when you're not even a professional in this country. We pay people school fees. See that listing that endless listing that you are paying school fees for people in different universities in this country. They stay doing it. So what he was doing a parent's life, he has come to the president say, he stays doing it. So
Okay.
we encourage all our people, go for number 18. Number 18 on the ballot paper is the best choice for the Liberian people.
Okay.
Now stay behind our president and make sure that Liberia continue to receive this developmental initiative that we have seen our president doing.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. I think you surpassed your time. Let's leave it there and take another person. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, what's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Chief S. Mola, calling from Tupu Community Street, Yatina for Hospital.
All right.
Let me say thank you for the topic of discussion this happening.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for me, the main point what we come out to re-elect President John Manager in all the city lawmaker. It's because of the free situation of the opposition lawmaker in our house. They refuse to pass our Telecom bill. So that anger is going to be anger against all the opposition lawmakers that will not go back. Because they are not there for the masses. That bill has been in our house up to today. They refuse to pass that bill. Because they don't want to see the source of the common people children in this country. And our president is doing work for we the young people, but they are there now want to promote the president in this. So we're not going to give them no more credit. And no opposition lawmaker in the 17 days from other countries. We should not give them the chance because they are not good.
Okay.
They are bad people. They're not in the interest of with the common people children.
Okay.
So what power they own our killing our be appointed by our president.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let's go and take this person. I'm trying to get you on the line. Okay, I'm trying to get you here. Let me talk to Orita. Let me talk to Rebecca Sayon. Rebecca Sayon, good afternoon from Liberia and welcome to the show. Oh my gosh, we lost Rebecca. Okay, I think she's calling back. Let's take Rebecca. Hello? Hello, Rebecca? Rebecca, are you there? Oh my God. We having some issues here. Rebecca, you can call back and make your contribution. Let's see what we can talk to her. Rebecca, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Winner. Good morning from my end and good afternoon to you over there.
Good afternoon.
And my peace, loving Liberian. Thank you for the topic on the discussion, and we are encouraging our people. This is the time that God set aside for us Liberian to make a good decision. A decision that will help the next generation, this generation and the next generation. So let us all go for it. My Nigerian people, SIBO never abandon you people. The president never abandoned us. Look at Popo Beach. Look at the Dwara Market. Look at D12.
Oh yes.
They never left us behind.
They're blocking. They're blocking of
houses.
Mm.
I remember the CK in Florida and cabin houses, and people were homeless.
And I'm a victim of that.
That you see representatives going from kitchen to kitchen. They in the house passing the law behind the government for the community, for the people that they are representing to be able to get life. So my people, we need to stop them resting. We need to stop the representative or come to my kitchen. We need to stop it and look at the bigger pictures. The picture that in our house, like one of the caller before me was saying that there's a law that things that that's supposed to be passed in the house, that's supposed to benefit the generation, the youth, but the people refuse. They put in the house, refuse. The opposition refused. They did it to us. That just go on our side. Today we got dual citizenship. Because I said I was in Labrador, going from market to market and talking to the people. I said, if you refuse to vote for the dual citizenship, where you say the opposition is telling you not to do it, so that means you don't want your child to travel. Because if you want your child to travel to get life tomorrow and come back, you will vote for it. And when the child leave you, the child get right to come back home.
So true.
But it was too late for some of us. So I'm telling my Niguta people, see, we're not supposed to go from house to say, oh, hello. But what he is doing in the house, and today, look at our historic, what it is school, D2A. God first and D2A is safe.
Okay.
Look at the people in Popo Beach.
Okay.
So I start there, and we are all into it. Okay, let me say something quick. We don't want to be in problem. The president is a peaceful problem, peaceful president, in that country. And Lord, we know we had a history with Sierra Leone, and we don't want this to be repeated.
Exactly.
Therefore, thank you that the human rights people, they were at that place and they saw everything that went on. This is the time they need to join the other human rights in Sierra Leone to be able to go after that case.
Thank you.
Chattanooga is in the hill today, and not because of Liberia, but because of Freetown. We don't want to get in problem with Freetown anymore. So
Thank
my
you.
people, you look at that, and we should know what we are saying. Thank you, Papa.
Thank you. Let's go to our comments and read our Facebook comments. We don't have much time, so let's quickly run to our comment section. All right, so let me start up from here. Let me start up from this one. Kanda Massacre is watching from Propo Corner Fokbaye El Pico. It says, good afternoon, Freedom. I'm watching from 21st Street. Peter Lynn Peters tomorrow, District number 9 and number 10 would be jam as well. And Peter Lynn Peters again says 18 is the only option. All right, Lauren S. Pico says, good afternoon, Freedom. I'm watching you from Old Road, VP Road. Peter Lynn Peters, George Weah is our own. We love him. Peter Lynn Peters again says, good afternoon, following you from 18th Street Sinker. We are live in District number 16 now as we speak. And Vinicius Jr. Barr says, my vote for Dixon Sibo and President George Biden. We are one-round victory. All right, Ishmael Rabiu says, nice. Louis Nyawin Tobert, good morning from Front Street. Hey, Louis, how are you? Are you in Liberia? I don't want to believe so. So he's watching from Front Street. All right, so Dwedite says, Liberian, let us vote GMW. He is the best. Please, people. Vamuya M. Fofana, what's up with you, Vamuya? Good morning to you, my good friend and brother. Thank you for the oil you brought me the other day. I tell you. Vani Massacre Boyman Jr. says, good morning, Freedom FM family. Thanks for the topic on the discussion. We are getting somewhere. And P. Frank Setacon says, good morning, Freedom family. I'm watching you from Bain County. What is for Bain County? I just don't know. Wissa Colley says, opposition will lie in 2023, 10 October. God bless you, Mr. President George M. Weah. All right, best president in the Republic of Liberia from Wissa Colley. Vinicius Jr. Barr is watching. Dwedite is watching from Minnesota. Sammy Joseph is watching from Greenville City, Sano County. William Hoff is watching from 18th Street, Minnesota, USA. Morris S. Akoy says, good morning to you, Freedom FM family. I'm watching you live from Caldwell, Samokata. Thank you for the update. And Patience Gabe Bay says, wow, CDC, thank God bless. Thank God bless. It says, Cecilia Massacre watching from Norway. Rebecca Sales says, good morning, Wendell and Gus. Rebecca says, some of them are not truthful to themselves. You try to help them, they can rob you. Sad. Cynthia Molly, good morning, Wendell. I'm following you from my home in Caldwell. Jude Wanwe, regular from Johnsonville. Rosetta M9 is watching from Caldwell, New Georgia, across the train track around the Divine Jaw Clinic. Keep up the good work. And Amos Tumet says, I'm watching you from Boulevard Duncan gas station. Keep up the good work. And let's read out the few comments we have just coming in. Let's quickly take them. All right. This one from Favor E. Rabbit says, "Good afternoon, Freedom. I'm watching you from O Road, VP Road, Poca. Roberts, President George Weah is our choice, and nothing can turn it around. GMW 1-round victory is sure and sealed." And Get You Barnum says, "Watching you from Minnesota." Poca Robert says, "I'm watching from District 16, where we are posted awaiting the developmental barometer GMW." Jeanette Keita says, "Good morning, Freedom Family." T. Dino, Exceeding Grace, 18 is the place to be. Theophilus Jato, we may vote Weah and vote some of his representative out. You can do that, Theophilus. It means that you just don't want to see good things happening. All right. And I know you want to see good things happening. So my appeal to you is that you do the right thing. Theophilus Jito, please. Kelvin Mani Perez says, "Good afternoon, Freedom. I'm watching you from I think it's Logantown, Bourgeois Island." T. Dino Exceeding Grace is watching from the Old Road. So far, so good. Those are all the comments we have. And so let me send controls to my guys to take a minute each, and we out of here.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Again, thanks for the participation, audience. We really, really encourage you to continue the propagation. The also, I mean, the courage to understand, like, look, man, the choices are clear. Unity Party had 12 years. They're not going to make it. We can't give them a third term. A third term to Unity Party would be basically bringing Joseph Boakai back in power. Don't forget, Joseph Boakai, not only, but I don't have a problem with Joseph Boakai first, but when you start around Joseph Boakai, it tells you everything you need. They want to have a shot. And for us, no, they've had that opportunity. They can vacate. Let President Weah finish his term. Let's be fair now. Let's be fair. We already getting 2 years. President,
so why are you going to get other people too?
President, we are not doing half, just the first term. The man doing good. Then why let the man finish his own? Then he is can't run anymore. I'm making it simple. When the man finish his own, he can't run anymore.
Yeah.
Then Unity Party can find some kind of young man, and then maybe a Unity Party want to have another turn. They can bring young man, maybe or young man, woman. We can give him a chance by that time now. But I tell you what the president finished doing, we need to continue to do it. If you don't give him the chance to finish it, you bring somebody new. That person starting from new. You saw even our own people. The first year was high. Because everybody say, hey, we're minister now. You go bring new person, but that ain't going to help us. Let him man come and finish his own job. Yeah, we begging you. Okay? And he may not do good. Just follow what he's done and give him a chance to finish his turn. Let him finish. Everybody get 2 turns. Let him finish the 2 turn. Thank you.
You turn.
Yeah. Get me, winner?
Yes, sir. I'm getting you loud and clear.
Yeah, so I can see that the district 14 is locked down. The people are in a joyous mood, waiting the arrival of President John Manuel Weah, the developmental barometer. That's what they wanted from how you got it, the developmental barometer, GNW. Yeah, see the huge number of people in their numbers following them right now on one of our sister television, online television. But as we said, President Weah is the way, he is the truth, and he is the light. And he is the original, the bio medicine, and everything. This man has done a whole lot for our country with the able assistance of former of our President Joao Taylor. These 2 people, they are working tirelessly to improve the country. So we cannot afford to deny them to get another 6 years. These people, they not just wanting another 6 years, But they want the analysis here to be able to complete all the things that they are doing. Look at the Ralphie Road. Today is not yet completed. President, we have spoken about it. If you people don't elect me, it won't be completed because that's his legacy. That is something that he's passionate about. They also signed a deal to do the coastal highway. The coastal highway that everybody was playing for, the opposition were playing for. The last time the African Development Bank and the government of Liberia signed an agreement for the coastal highway. So lot of good things in the pipeline. Things that COVID put to hot. The second thing will make President we have to pick it up and run with it and do additional. So we need you people to support President we are, and please, you support all the people that are President we are lay their hands up. And, you know, we all got issue. I got issue with one person in St. But we all will continue to support them because people they have the ears of the president, and the president too have their ears. So the workings between the legislature and the executive management would be cordial, and you only see the few handful of opposition people yet making noise because it's all about majority. So we want to say we'll be back again tomorrow. We will now be working with President we are and all of the tangibles, outlining the tangibles or the tangibility. We will be here and want to say thanks to all of you guys for following us and thank you guys for the cause. President we are all the way, one round. We never see smaller. One round. The party too strong. The party winning suffering.
All right, folks. Yeah, let me just read out these last comments before we go. Poca, oh no, we done that. Webster panel is watching from where? It's not indicated. Sweet Bay says,
yeah, you're watching from Kesari Boulevard. That's my childhood friend.
Okay, Webster panel. Sweet B is watching from Newcretown. Sarah Nippon says, Poca Rabo. So, Munya Sherry says, good morning. I'm following you from district number 9, Sinka, this afternoon. I am, it says, I am a supporter of President We Are re-election campaign date. Yonje Booya says, good morning, family. I am watching you from 18th Street, Minneapolis. Yeah. Solimani Dolakan says, good afternoon, Freedom family. Thank you very much for your hard work. All right, folks, that's all the time we've got to be here. The team will be back here tomorrow, same time, same station. Thanks to our sponsors, Exodus Best Price Store, Mayuba and Sons Incorporated, and our one and only Crime Stoppers Liberia. Thanks to you girls for always taking up your time, and thanks to you, Dakwana, for always, taking up your precious time. Jay Campbell Nyanti, he says, I'm watching from Front Street. So, guys, we got to go. We'll be here tomorrow. Bye-bye.
All right. Take care.
Take care, too, my boy.
I want.